Have you ever overheard your parents or seniors talking about credit or credit cards and asked yourself, should I be concerned about this? Or should this be something that I should be interested in for my future? Over the next few minutes, I will discuss the importance and benefits in the process of having a good and strong credit score. Ever thought of large purchases in the future? Example, automobiles, houses, and having those high expenses, those unexpected high expenses come up, such as automobiles breaking down and etc. Do you have the funds available to pay for these expenses? Most people don't. Most people don't have the funds to cover a large expense like an automobile or a house on hand. I will discuss the plus sides of good credit and should you be thinking about it now. So start thinking about credit, your credit history, and consider checking it often. The following is important. Check credit score. Check credit score before large purchases. Don't live outside your means and don't uh, buy items that you can't afford. One source, credit rating versus credit score. What's the difference? Newstex New York 2019 identifies FICO as the most common place to check credit. This is a very common place. Most people use FICO. It's a very good and easy method and tool to check your credit. It's very understandable. It's a wheel that displays it in numbers, and it's very easy to understand. It starts in red and goes to green. Obviously, red is where you don't want to be. Green is where you is the most ideal. So, according to this, a very poor credit score ranges from 300 to 579. A fair credit score is 580 to 669. Good credit score 670 to 739. A very good credit score is 740 to 779. And the best credit score is 800 to 850. Also, you want to keep track of payments, due dates, and staying on top of payments when they're due. Something you may want to consider is electronic reoccurring payments, and most bank applications include this on their payment methods and features for their applications and websites. This will help mitigate late payments, and typically people make monthly payments, and it'll help keep track. It'll give you notifications and things like that, and can mitigate being late for your credit card payment. Don't max out your limit. You don't want to max out your limit. You don't want to peak your credit limit, because this shows lenders that it can tend to show lenders that you may be somewhat financially irresponsible at times if you do this. So practice not maxing out your credit limit. So now we're going to talk about benefits of a good credit score. Some benefits with a good credit score, there are many. A few are you get better loans and jobs. Some jobs tend to look at your credit score and base whether or not you're financially responsible. One source says, Phillips Shrissa, don't be beaten by a poor score. The Daily Mirror, June 5th, 2019, states that a good score can help you get good deals, allow for loans, credit cards, and save on interest rates. So that just reiterates some benefits With having a good credit score, you're going to get those loans. You're going to get better interest rates and more credit cards in the future to help boost your future credit score. Also, jobs want good credit scores. One source indicates Maribel Lorraine, bad credit blocking people from getting jobs. Tribune Business News, March 15th, 2010, states 60% of employees surveyed said they conduct great background checks for job candidates. So there are jobs out there that look at these things. They look at your credit score. Again, it goes back to, is this individual, are they responsible? Are they, can I trust this employee? That just kind of gives them an idea of whether or not you're a trustworthy employee and responsible. And one of the ways they can determine that is looking at your credit score and looking at your financial behavior. So in conclusion, we have covered, consider checking early for your credit score, thinking ahead of time on this topic. Also, the benefits of a good credit score. As we've discussed, there are many. May we again recap what one may do to have a strong credit and how this may impact financial livelihood. So the next time you overhear your folks talking credit, you may want to consider listening in, taking a few notes, and absorbing the information they provide with finance, good credit score, and overall good financial behavior and positive credit scores. Thank you.